Alright, hope everyone's doing wonderful today. Today what I got in store is going to be going over another keyword or ability from the card game Magic the Gathering. And that one today is going to be, we're going to be talking and going over and checking out how adventure cards works. These are our new addition to the card game Magic the Gathering in just like the past year. I believe the first appearance of them was in Throne of Eldraine, a really fun, cool theme set. I really like it. It reminds me of like fairy tales, sort of Brothers Grimm, like Gingerbread Man, Hansel and Gretel. Really cool. Really like the art and the feel of it. And I do like this kind of inclusion of adventure card. It's like a different take on split cards, and I really like it. Today we're just going to be going over some examples of them, how they work, and just showing you some battlefield examples as well. So I do have a little board state set up. So let's just kind of go through them. I do have a bunch right here. Adventure cards, you can tell they're adventure cards because they kind of have this sort of book kind of feel, like it looks like a book is open, and this is the seam in the center. You have something over here. It says instant adventure. There's different types of adventures. You have like sorcery or instant speed, so you have to be aware of that. I'm going to be showing you examples of both, but like these are just instant speed adventures. Then this one's like a sorcery speed adventure. So this one, obviously, if it says instant speed, you can play anytime. You can play an instant, so anytime you have priority. But you have an adventure in your hand, and it says sorcery. You can only play it at sorcery speed, so you can only play it during your main phase. You can't play it on your opponent's turn or anything like that, unless some other card allows you to play that. But most of the time, instant speeds adventures, you can play instant speed. Sorcery speed adventures, obviously you can only play at sorcery speed, so just on your main phases. So you have to keep in mind which version of an adventure card you have. I do have a bunch of them in here. Let's just I guess let's just like go over this one right here. This is like Silver Flame Squire. It's 1 and a white. It's a creature human soldier, and an adventure is like it adds another function or utility to the creature card itself. So if you want to play this, you can still play this for a creature card from your hand for 1 and a white, and it comes on the battlefield as just a 2/1 creature. Or if you wanted to, you can use it as its adventure first, and then later play it as a creature as well. So let's just read what the adventure does. It says, on alert, you pay 2 and a white, so it has a different casting cost than the creature. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Untap it. So if this card is in your hand, it's your turn. You can either play it as a creature for 2 mana for a 2/1, or you can play it for an instant adventure. Anytime you can play an instant and give a creature +2/+2 and untap it. So it's really nice. And the one thing about it, once you play the card in its adventure, it says, then exile this card. You may cast this card later from exile. So if you use this card from your hand and you play the adventure first, you actually take the card after you're playing the adventure ability, you place it into like an exile pile, which is going to be this one right here, on an adventure pile. And it's kind of out of the game right now, but later on in the game, you can cast it for its creature from exile for just 1 and a white. So you can kind of play the spell and then the creature later. The one thing, if you play this and it's in your hand and you play it for the creature, you can no longer use it for the adventure. You can only use the adventure if it's in your hand first, then the card goes to exile, then you can play the creature from exile. But if you play the creature from your hand, you can't play the adventure while it's like on the field or anything like that. So just also think of which order you do want to use the card, if it's better to have it just a creature or an ability. But yeah, so that's kind of what adventure is. It's like a split card pretty much. You can play it for a creature or the spell. And keep in mind, like I just said, if you play the creature card first, you can't use the adventure. But if you do the adventure, the card goes in the exile, and later on in the game, you can actually play the creature from exile, which is pretty cool. It kind of give it like a double value from it. So let's just pretend that that this is my hand right here. Let's just see. Do a couple examples of these. So this is my hand right in here. I'm going to say I'm completely tapped out. Last turn I attacked with everything. It's my opponent's turn right now. He has a goblin bully on the battlefield. He's going to attack with it. So he's attacking with a 2/1 creature. I look at my hand and I say, is there anything I can do to stop it? And I see this right here, Silver Flame Squire. It's an instant speed adventure, so I can play it even though it's not my turn because I can play it at instant speed. I can give target creature +2/+2 until end of turn and untap it. That seems pretty good. So I'm going to pay 1 white mana and 2 of any color mana. Play the adventure. I'm going to give target creature +2/+2. I'm going to give it to my flying ship. So my flying ship this turn is now a 5/4. I'm going to block with it, and I get to untap, and I can block in his goblin dies and deals no damage. So I use this as an instant speed. So then it goes into my adventure pile. My opponent loses their goblin, and now he's passing the turn over to me. So it's now my turn. It's my untap, upkeep. I'm drawing a card, and I have my creature in its off an adventure, the exile pile. I can play it now, so I'm going to pay 1 and a white, and I can play him as a creature now. So very cool, kind of see the double value for that card right there. And let's just do like another example real quick. So I have a card like this. This is a sorcery speed, so obviously you can only play it whenever you play sorceries. Let's just see. 3 and a green, so let's tap 4 mana. In a green, put 2 1/1 counters on target creature, then exile this card, and you may cast the creature later from exile. So I'm going to put it on the adventure pile, the exile pile, put a 2/2, put some counters on this creature, so it's a 5. It's a 5/4 with flying. And then later on, if I have any open mana or anything like that, or next turn, I can play the creature from the on adventure exile pile as well. I kind of hope that makes sense how adventure cards work. A couple key things again. Usually the creature and the adventure have a different mana cost, so you have to check out the mana cost for each of them. Adventure cards can have instant speed or they can have sorcery speed, so know which ones you're dealing with. And just know that also if you play the adventure first, you can then later play the creature from the exile pile, but if you play the creature first, you cannot play the adventure from the board or anything like that. So just keep in mind the order of which you play your adventure cards. But anyways, I hope this was of help to some people out there. I hope it wasn't too confusing or anything like that. Let me know if you have any questions or if you like these type of videos. And yeah, I hope you're all doing wonderful. Hope you're all staying safe. I just want to say keep on keeping on, and I'll catch you all in the next one.